righty, nevertheless, moving on. Darby Allin, apparently, he has no money for car fare. Potentially doesn't have a driver's license. I believe that. He had to skateboard from a slum neighborhood filled with graffiti to the arena at one point while hanging on the back of a bus and on his little skateboard. He's such a little brat, just a mischievous little thing. And then he made his entrance in that same pink. That pink, do you think he ever washes that pink thing, that pelt? Whatever, you see it in these videos, it's laying on the floor in the street, out in the gutter, and the filth and the degradation, the goddamn sewage. He's dragging it around in the arenas. These guys are fucking sweating all over it. What do you think that thing smells like? It's got fur to it. Did that come from a flamingo? What else has pink?
A thrift shop.
But no, I'm serious. Originally, the species.
I don't know. I don't know if it's even real. He probably wouldn't want real feathers or fur. He doesn't seem like that kind of guy.
He can find synthetic pink furry feathers.
When Darby came out on the entranceway, it hit me. And I've been thinking it lately with some of the promos. He's becoming insufferable. There's something I'm starting to not like about him for the first time. And it coincides with them trying to go all the way with him. And because he's one guy that actually does improve numbers. And a lot of people think he'll be the guy to take down Moxley. That's the way it's been set up. But he's becoming more and more unlikable to me.
But now just think about this now. Hold on here for a second there, feller, because I wouldn't even say he's insufferable yet. But that's the thing is, okay, yeah, we get it. When you were a young man, you were the reckless skateboarding tattooed fellow, and you had to sleep in your car because apparently you were too good to get a job bagging groceries. But nevertheless, but now what is he almost, we've established he's past 25, isn't he? And they know he's making big money there now. So
31.
Okay, he's a 30-year-old adult man that people know is making at least high six figures a year, and who knows how much he's making. So I don't think he needs to constantly come out and say, but it was great when I slept in my car. Now you can say, okay, I worked hard and sacrificed to get where I am today, type of thing. Instead of just being the idiot that still wants to fucking jack around on a skateboard.
Still wants to sleep in his car.
Yeah, or on his couch in front of a fucking video game and being irresponsible instead of going out and trying to lead the company. As the heel here in this match had made the statement last week, remember on the TV show, whatever we watched, on Dynamite.
Yeah.
Darby Allin's out there screaming and whining at the heel, acting like a heel and like a spoiled kid. And Brody King, the heel, was the voice of reason, saying, if you're the face of AEW, what happens when you kill yourself? We have to save you from yourself. He's the voice of reason in a calm manner.
Listen, he was one of the best baby faces I've ever seen in that promo. He was just the big, lovable, I don't want my little friend to get hurt baby face. He was great.
He was Baloo the Bear.
Honoring the House of Black.
So they have this match where then, unfortunately, it becomes a giant, fat, tattooed indie guy against a teeny, tiny, skinny, tattooed indie guy. And they throw, again, any kind of credibility and logic out the window, along with any kind of restraint. In 30 seconds, they were on the floor doing stunts with the stairs. And then Brody King puts the stairs on Darby and stands on them on the floor. Again, they're on the floor for as long as they want to be. The referees aren't even trying. And it doesn't even have to be no disqualification. They can use all these things in front of everybody. And Brody King just throws this guy around like a sack of shit, does everything to him, but nothing beats him because it's fake. That's the only thing that you're left with, the summation you're coming away from. Because after being beaten up like a crash test dummy. Then Darby makes his comeback at 100 miles an hour. And Coffin drops the guy off the top rope to the floor. But then Brody King takes back over and gets more heat on Darby. And Brody King German suplexes him off the top rope twice in a row. But then both of them sell. He just German suplexed the guy. Why are you selling it? And then by the time Brody King covers him, that's a 2 count. And then Darby pushes Brody King off the top rope, who takes a back bump onto the steel stairs that are sitting on the floor. And then Darby comes off the top rope and Coffin drops Brody King, who's laying on the stairs. And Brody King beats the count. He comes in at 9. And then Darby hits another Coffin drop. 1, 2, 3. He beats this fucking giant guy. And then...
Who's grateful?
Yes, he was grateful for the ass whipping, because as soon as they finished with this, then Brody King comes over, sticks his hand out, and they shake hands. After just trying to mutilate each other. What sense is this supposed to make? Where'd Buddy Matthews go?
I don't know. That is a good question, because I think he came back from Australia, didn't he? Because Rhea Ripley came back.
Well, I mean, I don't need Malachi Black.
Yeah, where's Malachi?
Well, he's either hurt or doesn't like creative, and I don't care. But
can I tell you something? And this is going to sound crazy. I never thought about it until the other day, and then this. They should break away Brody King and make him a babyface, and never reference the House of Black ever again.
I'll go for that.
I like that. On the promo, if he talks straight like that, and, as long as they don't make him just a big sap, that could work, as opposed to, I'm with the creepy, spooky people. No one wants that. And they don't even show up, or they're not there, or they're not booked, or they only work Saturdays, or whatever it is.
Sundays and holidays are the big times. That's when you get that in your contract, you'll be farting through silk. Oh, but anyway, it was about this time in the show, Brian, to be quite honest with you, that I was ready to go to bed, but there was more show left. But I had a comfy bed waiting for me, and I knew that. Have you ever had the clinical psychologists, they have a term for it. It's called helix envy. Have you heard of this?
I have not heard about this. Did you get one of the new clinical studies?
Well, yes, because when they come out of the clinics, they're right there. And helix envy is when you envy other people that are able to currently lay right down on their helix sleep mattress, because you have one and you know how good it feels, but you're not able to lay down on it yet because this long ass pay-per-view will not come to an end. That's helix envy. And right then I wanted to kill some of the people that could lay down on their helix mattress because I wanted to so bad. Now that I've explained it to you, Brian, do you not suffer from that syndrome?
I have multiple helix mattresses in my house for me and my family. I absolutely most certainly do not suffer from helix envy. I think other people suffer from it about me.
I'm not saying that you
I'm helix rich. I'm helix rich.
No. See, you're not getting my point. It's not you only have helix envy. It's worse when you have the helix mattress, but you do not have the time to lay down in it.
Oh, that was your point?
That's my point. Because you're continuing to work to provide for yourself and the children, because all of the Cult of Cornette members are our children out there.
This was your point? Really?
Yes.
Oh, well, in that case, yes.
That I get mad when I know that there's other people that can just click that pay-per-view off and go lay on their helix sleep mattress and get a good night's sleep, and like they're floating in a cloud, like they're wrapped up in the warm belly of a kind puppy. No matter what position they like to sleep in, front, back, sideways, doggy style, missionary, cowgirl, reverse cowgirl. No matter what kind of mattress or what kind of firmosity or what kind of size. They got a great mattress they can lay in and sleep in because they have gotten one from helixsleep.com. But right now, I've got a Helix mattress and I can't lay on it because I'm broadcasting to the people. And that's when I get Helix envy. Or when I have to sit there and watch the pay-per-view upright with my eyes open instead of laid back on one of the Helix Elite collection or one of the luxurious, the big and tall, or the firm, or the kids mattress. Sometimes I'll roll myself up in a ball.
What?
And sleep on the kids' mattress.
Oh,
and some of it lops over the side.
You don't have a kid's mattress. Will you stop it? You couldn't fit into it anyway.
I got one for Harley. That's what I said. I can't fit in it. Well, sometimes
you couldn't turn yourself into a ball either.
My dingbat falls off the side every once in a while.
Jay Dingbat White?
Jay Dingbat White. No, he turned the light switch on. You said these mattresses don't vibrate. I found a motor in one of my mattresses one time, but it wasn't vibrating. It was flashing green and red. Nevertheless, folks, right now, if you go to Helix...
Ladies and gentlemen, nevertheless.
Well, that's only in your mind. HelixSleep.com/JCE, you're going to find all about this. If you've got night sweats, they'll cool you down. If you've got back pain, they'll prop you up. If you've got bed sores, stay away from my fucking mattress. But regardless of what kind of disgusting things you do when you sleep, you can do it on a Helix Sleep mattress and it'll look better and probably even smell better. As a matter of fact, they have a special mattress. A special mattress for people who fart loudly, convincingly, and stinkingly with the stench of grisly death. It's got like an odor eater type of thing, only instead of your foot, you put your ass on the mattress, and it'll eat the odor up. Now, 2% of people that sleep on that for more than a month disappear entirely.
Okay, there's the whammy of a made-up story with a made-up statistic. Ladies and gentlemen.
It could be part of their daily hygiene problems.
There are no farting mattresses or mattresses that help with fart. Whatever the farting situation may be, whatever your sleeping situation may be,
I had a whoopee cushion one time.
One time?
I did. I had a whoopee cushion one time. There can be a farting mattress. Folks, you're going to get 20% off, though. Even if it's passing gas, boy. Even if it's just puffing one out there, you're going to get 20% off all the mattress orders, farting or not. If you go to helixsleep.com/JCE. HELIX sleep.com/JCE, and boom goes the dynamite. 20% off all the mattress orders. I would think that a majority, we probably now, Brian, since we have such a wide audience, and we've been talking about Helix for so long, there are children out there that have been conceived on a Helix sleep mattress while listening to our program. And I think that the parents should write that down, put it in a sealed envelope, and when the kid turns 18, then he hears the truth about exactly the circumstances he was conceived under. Are you there?
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, helixsleep.com/JCE.
Would you like that if you opened up a note from your parents saying, yeah, we were listening to Led Zeppelin 4 and Mom had too much to drink, and that's why you're here?
What would be the purpose of this note?
Well, just to let the child know about his conception and how he was brought into the world with love and care.
Well, bring your love and care.
Or potentially the product of a backseat grope fest.
Well, I don't know what the hell's going on over there. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for a mattress, helixsleep.com.
Yeah.
/JCE. But Jim,
20% off, and you don't have to use the back seat if you've got a Helix.